Welcome to African Splendour and Travel, your travel gateway to the breathtaking beauty of the African continent. Every week we uncover hidden gems and iconic destinations, offering insider tips and exclusive deals and unforgettable adventures. Engage with us, share your stories, and let's journey through Africa together. In this week's episode, we're going to take you all the way into the mountain kingdom of Lesotho as part of a brand new Camino called the 322 Camino that's going to take you all the way from the Eastern Free State Lesotho border up to Afriski, which is the highest resort in Southern Africa. I cannot even begin to tell you just how blown away I was with everything that I saw there. And if you are interested in booking for this Camino, please go to the website that you see down below you on the screen and book now. You are not going to regret it at all. We're going to start off by showing you a few minutes of highlights, and then I'm going to go into a discussion with one of the tour guides, Craig Fraser, and we'll give you some more information about what you can expect on this 322 Camino. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, share it widely, and have fun watching this. I've already shown you a few different Caminos that started off with the Sungazer Camino, organized by Renee Wolfhard and team. And make sure when you book for any of the Caminos, you go to their website. We also showed you the Maluti Mountain Camino and the Kwakwa Cultural Camino. And now we're in Lesotho and we're doing a reconnaissance for the 322 Camino. And I'm here with one of the tour guides, Craig Fraser. So Craig, what's the whole idea with this 322 Camino?
Right, well, we wanted to bring something different to the Camino experience, all right? And so we were contacted by Afriski to come and recon a Camino in Lesotho, right? Which would take you basically from the Lesotho border, all right? And then you'd come all the way up to the ski resort, stay over here and, do some incredible hiking. And also for those that are a bit more adventurous, we can do some abseiling, quad biking, mountain biking. So there'll be a lot that we will have to offer on this Camino, and it will definitely be worth your while.
I'm just absolutely blown away. I mean, I've been advertising the Eastern Free State, but it's my first time in Lesotho other than decades ago when I was in Maseru. And it feels like you're not even in Africa anymore. You're up in the mountains. It's just ridiculously amazing. And folks, if you haven't been in Lesotho and you haven't been to Afriski or Oxbow, you have to visit this. Craig, I was just blown away. I mean, we started off in our reconnaissance. Obviously, we're not doing the full hike, but yesterday, just walking with Tseku near his village and looking at the various things there. Amazing, eh?
Absolutely stunning, yes. The views, the people that you meet, the culture that you experience, definitely worth your while. And yeah, the fact that you're in Lesotho, which is the mountain kingdom, is absolutely stunning. And our Camino will take you to a height of 3,200 meters. And so yeah, it's going to be an absolutely awesome experience. Definitely not one you want to miss out on.
So the day one, or actually the night before day one, at this stage it looks like people will be sleeping over at Winford Holiday Farm, which we've already featured. What a beautiful place, run by the Duplessis family, owned and run by the Duplessis family. Yes. And then from there, day one will be with Tseku and team, and it'll be a bit of a cultural experience, but also a wonderful short hike to get the muscles loose.
Correct.
And then just listening to all of this history and him talking about King Moshoeshoe and the politics of the day, that age, and you see the caves and the things and the waterfalls where he'll be taking you to. And then the first night you'll be sleeping over at Oxbow. And it's the first time I've been there, Craig. Amazing place. I mean, we've had quite a bit of rain, as you can see behind us here. So the rivers are a little bit fuller, I would suspect, than normal. But Oxbow just really looks lovely.
It's absolutely stunning. I mean, the views from there and the fact that you have the river that flows right past, absolutely awesome. So they're definitely a good overnight spot for us.
So if I'm not mistaken, the actual route is still to be established, how you're going to get from Oxbow to Afri-Ski, and that's going to be day two, is hiking all the way. I think it's about 15 kilometers from
Correct,
Oxbow
yeah.
to Afri-Ski. And you're going to climb from around about 2,500 meters to 3,222 plus some to get to Afri-Ski. And it's just absolutely stunning. And it looks like you're going to have a choice between footpaths and this old road next to the river. And
I spoke to the local guide here now, and he has confirmed that we do have a beautiful route that will take us from Oxbow, bring us right up to the ski resort, and then from here we'll stay at the ski resort for a night. The next day we'll have another hike on the ski resort, or alternatively for those who do like a bit more adventure, there's abseiling, etc., etc. You know, but that we'll confirm as we wrap this thing up and get it going.
And it's my first time at Afri-Ski as well. Incredible. I mean, it's
Beautiful.
just like, I haven't been at a ski resort in the Alps, but I think this is pretty close. This looks amazing. And you've got so many different adventure experiences that you can do. So obviously, if you book a Camino, you come primarily for the hike. But if you're a mountain biker, if you're an enduro biker, if you want to rainbow trout, there's rainbow trout you can fish here.
Correct.
There's all sorts. There's zip lining, there's abseiling. If you're an adventurer, you have to actually come and see this. And I would suspect in season, like in summer and in winter, because you want to come for the snow experience, but you definitely also want to come in summertime when there isn't any snow.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll do most of the hiking trails we'll do in the summertime when it's nice and warm, because in winter that's purely for those who'd like to snowboard and experience skiing, snowboarding, etc. You can't hike; it'll be way too cold. You'll freeze to death.
And from an accommodation point of view, Winford is nice and comfortable, Oxbow is nice and comfortable, Afri-Ski is more than comfortable, and you've got all sorts of accommodation options. So we're staying in this cabin called Alpe d'Huez, which is for the cyclists and the people watching Tour de France. It'll be a nice place to stay. But there are 4 rooms in this cottage, all 4 rooms really lekker with ensuite bathrooms, well kitted out. It's got a gas stove, fridge, kettle, even plungers for those of us who really like good coffee. And we've got this beautiful view over these dams in front of us, but also with a ski slope right in front of us. And there's a really nice restaurant. Very, very good food, fully licensed. Yeah, you're going to really love this.
Absolutely, yeah. What we'll do is with each overnight stay, you will have dinner and breakfast the next day, which you can then pack yourself a snack to take with you as you walk. So yeah, you'll be catered for, completely nice, warm bed, warm showers. So definitely going to be a great one, this.
Okay, so now even though the trail is not fully set up yet, it will be set up after sort of the end of January 2026. And most hikers, I know you want to book 3 to 6 months in advance. Craig, can they already book? Is this I would assume they can book already, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. But we will be back, myself and another guide will be back in January to effectively walk the route, map it, and make sure that the route that we're walking is firstly safe for the people that walk with us, and secondly, that it's enjoyable, that you at least get to experience the beauty of nature. So yeah, I'd say by the end of January, we should have the route wrapped up and ready to go. So keep an eye out and book as soon as you see it.
And just one last thing, the Camino is organized by this group, including Craig. It's a nice walk. You don't have to climb rocks, ropes, things like that to get to anywhere. If you're a little bit scared of heights, don't worry. There's nothing like that on these routes. It's enjoyable. 1 or 2 days, maybe a little bit longer, but it really is an amazing Camino to walk, and that's why they talk about pilgrims coming to walk. It's not just hikers. You've got to book for the 322 Camino, otherwise you're really going to lose out. How was that? Minutes?